I tell my homies, and come to my crib ASAP. I hop in my BMW.
You think it's stolen?
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? But then I don't think it's stolen. So I tell my homie, hey bro, get out the car and walk around, the front of the window. My homie say, man, your girl and this dude in the car in the car like this, like this. But they dumbass forgot to turn off the car.
Remember how I told you guys that the internet is approaching 30 plus years and YouTube is almost approaching 2 decades, 20 years? Well, this matters because a lot of the influencers that we grew up watching and that we have been watching have been on the internet for a long time. We've witnessed the rise and the downfall of many, many people. And it's only continuing. The facades that we used to see that people post on social media start to crumble as time goes on, you guys. And so I once again want to tell you guys this. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So Bandman Kevo goes on this interview with DJ Academics talking about his liposuction and why he got it. He got cheated on with guys who didn't have money, but they had better bodies. And I'm pretty sure this is something that surprised me a bit. And I'm hoping it surprised you. This is a very good conversation, you guys. And I want you guys to be engaged with this. Like, comment, subscribe down below if you guys want more content like this. And if you just want to support me. With that being said, man, it's your brother Trey. Let's get into this video, all right?
Guys, and for anybody watching, it's like, you're going to go through life, but once you feel like you've made it to a certain extent, you almost feel like not to use my infamous line at this point, nigga, you the prize. A chick cheating on you, like, what the fuck is she doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when that happened to you, like, how did you even find out or even realize, like, what the fuck? Nigga, you Kevo at this point, like, bitch cheating on Kevo, like, she finessed herself.
Yeah, so it was crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I was doing a lot, for a person, and I bought him a car, and I found out, because I had a tracker on my car. You know what I mean? Just in case, because in Chicago it could come up stolen.
Oh, really? You put a tracker on?
But I bought it for her, but it's my car. You get it?
Yeah.
So I'm like, why the fuck is my car at a studio movie grill?
Real quick, we're going to get back into the video, but this is really interesting. She got a pinpoint. He said, it's my car, but I bought it for her. One of the reasons why a lot of relationships fail is because of the lack of communication. One of the 48 laws of power is never accept free lunch. And this is where a lot of women fail at a lot of times. And even guys kind of fail at a little bit too. A lot of guys want to entice a woman with gifts and things like that. Oh, no, you don't have to pay me back. I got you. I'll get you that Birkin bag. I got you. I'll get you that. No, you don't got to pay me back. You don't got to pay me back your money. But you better throw that ass when I tell you. You better suck my dick when I want you to. You better bring your fucking friends. I want a threesome, some shit. You better act right. That's what these guys are not telling these girls. You know what I mean? And what these girls are trying to do, they'll accept free lunch, not knowing that. And then they're wondering, why the fuck is this guy acting out? Why is he doing this? Why did my friend get killed? Because she used this man for all his money. And you see what I'm saying? It's important to communicate the emotional and ethereal attachments to physical items that we gift to other people. That's extremely important. I'll say it one more time. It's important to communicate the ethereal attachments to physical items that we give to other people. Hey, I wanted to take you out because I want to learn about you, and I'm sexually attracted to you. I want this, or I want to pay for your plane ticket because I truly believe in your business. There's nothing else attached to it besides me wanting to be, and I want this to be further solidifying the relationship we already have. I don't want you to pay me back any money like that. Like just take the initiative and just say some things like that. This wasn't a good example, but just remember that. Try to communicate the ethereal attachments to physical items that we give to one another. And this is something that you can use to test the maturity, the emotional maturity, and the maturity of a woman. I'm gonna just tell you this: a lot of women, a lot of people in general, aren't gonna do this and follow this. But it's these little behaviors that make a huge difference, you guys. So I just wanted to say that. Let's get back into the video, though.
Theater. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. I'm out here getting money. You know what I'm saying? So I tell my homies, and come to my crib ASAP. I hop in my BMW.
You think it's stolen?
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? But then I don't think it's stolen. I'm calling Shorty, she ain't picking up. I'm like, it's at a studio movie grill where I always take her to. So we 4 deep. We riding in the car. We on our way out there. It's like a 30-minute drive from Chicago type shit. I see my car. And I see my car on.
Starting to move again?
No, it's parked.
Oh, you
it's like
see
a replay. Like I see my car on, I pull up behind my car. Now, it's on means somebody in the car.
Yeah, of course.
The girl is in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. My BMW, tinted windows, black 24-inch Forgiatos, blocking the car. His car's around, is blocking. So I got my pipe with me, my home. We like 4 deep in the gun. In the car.
What do you think is going on at this point?
Bro, I don't know what the hell going on. I'm kind of scared because I got it's tint windows type shit. I'm like, so I'm steady calling, ain't nobody picking up still.
But the car on?
Yes. So I tell my homie, hey bro, get out the car and walk around, the front of the window. My homie say, man, your girl and this dude in the car in the car like this, like this. But they dumbass forgot to turn off the car. You get it? It's almost like they think they in a car that's not on, but we see that the lights on. Gee, I was so fucked up, right? So I was just like, damn, this crazy. Like, I didn't even know what to do, really. Like, I'm like, okay, I got this. We got guns, this and that. There's a dude in my car. I said, you know what? I parked, got out the car.
All right, you guys, that's really about it right there. That's actually pretty traumatizing. I want to tell you guys a story real quick about a girl that I piped out one day. I was working at PF Chains at North Park Mall. I was like 19 at the time. The hostess, she was like 23, 24, light-skinned chick, thick, and she was a little weird, goofy, but I didn't really care about that, I was 19 at the time. So fast forward, she ended up inviting me over to this place, right? I'm thinking I'm going over to her house. So it's actually, I think it's either Valentine's Day or it's the day after Valentine's Day. She invites me over, right? I walk into the place. There's rose petals all from the door all the way to the bedroom, to the living room. I'm walking in. I'm like, wow, what's going on? Is this for me? We in a whole nother nigga's apartment. She brought me over to have sex, to fuck her in another guy's apartment. I fucked her in another guy's apartment. This dude bought every single fucking Swisher Dutch for her, bought her like 3-4 bottles of liquor. He was at work or something. And here I am, piping her out. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up, you guys. I don't know what he looked like, but apparently I probably looked better. I'm more than likely look better. This is just one of, I've actually, and I'm not proud to say this, right? I'm not proud. This is not something I'm bragging about, but I've actually slept with quite a few girls who had boyfriends at the time. This is something that happens a lot. Is there any way to prevent it? No. The only way that you can, I guess, reduce the motivation for your lady woman to do these types of things is to make yourself such a fucking prize, amazing person. And not even just a prize. You've got to know how to treat a woman, man. You've got to know how to treat a woman. Please her. Please her. Some of this shit that the red pill space talks about is simping and shit like that. Fuck that shit, man. If you love your woman, treat her like you love her. Treat her out. Spend some money on her. Spend some time with her. Dance with her. Make a fool of yourself sometimes in front of her. That ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Especially if you love her. The last thing that you want, but if she's gonna do some shit like this, she wasn't yours to begin with, man. You gotta move on. You got to move on. Now, are you gonna ever know if a girl is doing some shit like this? This is where you just gotta trust. And this is where trust comes in, and just communicating, man. Just let I honestly, it would be so much easier if the both of y'all just talked to each other and it was just like, look, I want to have sex with other fucking people. I love you. I do. I like you. I love you. I want to plan long-term future with you, but fuck, I'm a human. I'm an animal. I got sexual urges. I got sexual needs. I just want to fuck sometimes. Like, seriously. That doesn't mean that I don't love you. That doesn't mean that this conversation can come from the woman or the man. Somebody's got to take the initiative to say this and bring it up there. And then once y'all talk about this and y'all set the standards and stuff like that, and she still, is unable to, whether you guys want to keep it on a hush hush, like sometimes, like some people just don't want to talk about it. Like, if you go have sex, just do it safely. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know who did it. None of that. None of that. Right? I'll tell you what happened to my last ex, right? Real quick. With my ex, we were already like kind of done, right? We were kind of breaking up, but we were still seeing each other, talking to each other, still having sex every now and then. So I ended up meeting this other girl. Amazing woman. Amazing. To this day, one of the best women I've ever met in my life, right? I put her up there with my family, my mom and my sister and my auntie. She's family. I don't give a fuck what she does, what happens. She will always have my love, my heart, support. Because she has been there when other people would have gone long ago. She has been there, so she's seen my ex, right? We ended up having a talking, and I'm at her house, and we're sitting in a room. We just, start talking about stuff, and I decided, I was way too honest with her in my first relationship, and I told her, I was like, yes, I've been meeting this girl. I think she's amazing. I really would like for you to meet her. And then she asked me, she's like, do you guys have sex? I didn't want to tell her, but I was like, you know what? I want to be honest about this. I said, yes, I had sex. I had sex with her. I just wanted to let you know that. And I kind of kept it at that. And then she said, yeah, well, Omi. So Omi is a guy that my ex introduced me to when I went to a birthday party to celebrate for her birthday, right? I came over to this little house at Airbnb. There's a bunch of people that I know, and then there's a bunch of other guys that I didn't know. And there was this one guy in particular that she introduced me to. I brought her into the room, and I was like, hey, if you are talking to any of these people, if you're sexually interested in any of these people, just let me know. Like, I just let me know. She's like, it's not like that. It's nothing like that. It's like, I'm not. She swore up and down that it was nothing like that. Fast forward back to the time where I told her that I had sex with with the girl. She turned around and responded, and she said, oh, okay. Well, you know Omi? Yeah, I had sex with him too. Yeah. Man, experience counts. She did. That's exactly what she said. She did that. She did that. I fucking walked out. I go to my car. I just said, fuck it. Ain't nothing to talk about. She's chasing after me, running out of her house, running after my car. I fucking just gone. And it was at that moment that things will never be the same ever in life. It's okay. It's okay for you to go have sex and stuff like that. Things happen, right? It's okay. But when you want to put salt on a wound, for a guy that really loves you, some shit like that, you can still appreciate her from a distance. You can probably talk to her, whatever. Nothing will ever be the same. She does not deserve you to your fullest extent. And it's in moments like that where I realized, and he had a good body. Guy had like an 8-pack. He actually looked like how I look right now. I did not look. I was kind of fat. I was out of shape because I spent so much time focusing on her, trying to, you know what I mean? So I just want to say that, you guys, focus on yourself. If you really love a woman, you need to make it easier for her to love you. And not only that, but making it easier. If you have that mindset, not only are you making her happier, but you're putting yourself in a better fucking position. You are putting yourself in the best position. And so that's all I gotta say for this one, you guys. It's your brother Trey. Like, comment, subscribe down below, you guys. What do you guys think about this? What was the experience? How did you change after you got first cheated on? Did you actually get cheated on? I don't think I've actually, if I've been cheated on, I've only been in like 2 relationships in my life, you guys. It was my ex and the girl I'm with right now. You know what I mean? And so there's cheating, to me, is a matter of communication. After seeing my mom and dad divorce, stuff like that, my mom even told me that she would have been willing to live in the house with my dad's mistress and shit like that, simply for the sake of, keeping me and my siblings in the same school district, not losing a house. My dad wasn't with it. My dad and this new girl wasn't working like my mom was working. This new girl didn't have the money, didn't have the fucking, she just didn't have the hustle like my mom did. So my dad lost the fucking house irresponsibly. Then they got 10 years worth of terrible credit on my mom and dad's credit. And now, ever since then, that was 13, 14 years ago, shit was never the same. There are things worse than getting cheated on in life right here, you guys. There are things that can put you in positions of wanting to off yourself, you guys. You don't want to kill yourself. You don't want to put yourself in a position like that. Which is why one of the things that AMS said was never fully invest your heart into somebody. Never fully, completely invest your heart into someone. Now, I do, as much as I believe in that, I still think that you definitely should put your heart into things. But what you should do, I want to refine that message. Instead of not just giving your heart to somebody, I think you should absolutely give your heart to somebody. You just need to understand that anything can happen. You need to keep in the back of your mind, understand that she is a woman, hypergamy is real, and people change over time. People change over time. You might change over time. The biggest thing that's going to keep relationships together is communication, you guys. Communication, understanding, and openness. And lots of good sex. With that being said, man, it's your brother Trey. I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, you guys. So that's the end of this video. Hit that like and comment, subscribe down below, you guys. What do you guys think about this? How have you been cheated on? What did you do after you got cheated on? How many times did you get cheated on? Did you turn into a different person after you got cheated on? Man or woman? With that being said, man, let's continue this conversation. I'll see you guys on the other side, man.